everyone! So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review and demo of the Color Pour kits from Hobby Lobby. I noticed a lot of people have been asking questions about this in a couple of Facebook groups I'm in, and I decided to pick it up and I'm going to do a little demo, and it was $19.99 in case you were wondering. So I'm going to open it up and we'll see what's in here. Open it. Okay, so I thought it'd be easier to put this box down rather than hold it and show you what's inside. So I already undid the tape just because it was quite the struggle. So in here you have you have 9 paint colors to choose from, and it says they're pre-mixed. All you have to do is just shake them and then it should be ready to go. So I'm quite curious to see how's it work, and that's my rabbit in case you're curious. And it comes with some silicone oil for these cells. And then it also comes with some popsicle sticks to, I don't know why they gave us these. So if it's already pre-mixed paint, you don't really need this to mix anything with. And now the rabbit decides that those are his, which is fine because I have a ton of popsicle sticks. That'll keep him busy for about 5 minutes. So, and it also comes with some cups to put the paint in, a small little canvas, which is perfect, so I can test it out with that, and a guide. Oh, it shows you how to do it. Perfect. That way I'll be doing it the way everyone else will when they buy it. And then it came with some gloves, which is good because it is messy, and then a drop cloth. So I'm going to set this up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this drop cloth down and then put the canvas on it, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I put out the drop cloth and I put the canvas on top, and I'm going to check with my phone. I have an app to see if it's level or not, because if it's not level, then the paint will pour off one direction and it'll just get all messed up. So I'm just going to throw this on top. It is pretty level for the most part. I did get some thumbtacks to hold it up off of the ground just a little bit, just because if it's on the ground and the paint is, if the paint touches with this, it could get stuck, and when you pick it up, it could just rip all the paint off, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm just gonna take 4, and I'm just going to shove them in. Now I'm gonna grab the app. I'll list this app that I'm using in the description, and it's a little bit to that side. So I'm gonna pull this tack up just a tiny bit. All right, and now I need to just do this side. This can be pretty tedious, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, now it's perfectly in the center, as you can see. So I'm going to pull this away. And I'm going to grab just 1 cup because you don't need that much paint for this canvas. I'm going to throw on the gloves. Actually, I'm going to look at the directions first. Okay, so prepare your space, slide down a drop cloth, put on gloves, prop up the canvas using small cups. Alright, I used tacks instead to save the cups. Pour each desired color into separate mixing cups. Add Cell Magic. Cell Magic will help create the color blooms when paint is poured. Add 3 to 4 drops to each color and stir lightly with the stick. So I'm going to do this green color, or greenish blue, teal, doesn't have a name, but this color. This hot pink, white, and this dark cobalt-ish blue. So you're going to need 4 cups for the paint, and then it says to put in 3 to 4 drops of the silicone that it comes with, which is this. It's called Cell Magic. And then it says on the front of the package to shake up the paint before you pour it in the cup. So I'm just going to shake the bottles. So after you pour in the cups and add the silicone, it says to combine the paint starting with either the metallic colors or the lightest color. Pour the paint into a pouring cup, layer colors for more varied effect. Do not stir the paint. Okay. And then it says to use a blowtorch that it does not come with. I do have a torch, but this kit doesn't come with one. They're not too expensive. I think I got mine at Home Depot for like 20 bucks. And another thing, this doesn't say how much paint to use. Oh. The paints all have these seal in them. Now I'm gonna pour the colors in the cup. So, first opinion about these colors is they're kind of thin. They're a little bit thinner than what I usually use when I mix my own. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do a lot of white. And then the dark blue. It just says that it will dry overnight, but it usually takes longer than one night to dry. I'm gonna do a quick little video on my phone that I will insert just to show how much paint I actually put in these cups, because if I tip them over right now, all the paint will fall out. Next step, according to the directions, is to pour in 3 to 4 drops of the Cell Magic into each color and stir lightly with a stick. So I'm gonna do 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I typically put way more silicone in these, but I'm doing exactly what the directions say just to keep it consistent. And then I'm going to take 4 popsicle sticks and put them in each color and then stir it. I'm only going to do a couple of stirs just because you're really not supposed to really mix in the silicone, but these directions say to, so I'm doing it. And I usually don't put silicone in white either, but I am in this one because it says to put it in all colors. Alright, so I stirred all of them, and then it says to layer them in the cup from lightest color to the darkest color. So I'm going to start with the white, even though I could have just poured it all into the white cup probably, but whatever. White, and then this, oh, which color is lighter? Probably pink. This one's lighter? I think the pink is. Oh, the light blue. The pink. And the dark blue. It's kind of odd, some of these colors are heavier than others, because you can see that the blue stayed on top and the pink and the green both kind of sunk into the white. Okay, it says to pour the paint on the canvas for a different result. Quickly flip the cup onto the canvas and release the paint, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, and then I'm just going to lift it up. Hopefully we get something interesting. I'm just going to put this on the corners because sometimes the corners don't really get covered. Okay, and it says to torch it before you spread it. So I'm going to grab my torch. So this is the blowtorch I use. It's just really small, handy, Home Depot. Okay, so I'm going to get it going. I'm just going to torch it quickly. And already you can see some cells popping up. So I'm going to spread the paint. I'm just going to make sure that, wow, this actually works really nicely. I like how it kind of created a purple color. Like I said, this paint is a little bit thicker, so it might take a little bit longer to spread. But you still don't want to use too much paint because then it could crack. And I don't want to waste it. Running scarce. Okay, that's better. Now that all of the paint is spread, I'm just going to dab on the sides and make sure the sides are all covered. I typically don't really worry about covering the sides just because I usually do a layer of paint around the sides, like I paint it on with a paintbrush. But for the sake of this, I'll cover the sides. Okay. Well, it was good looking until the spread. I'm gonna go over it one more time with the torch, just so more of the air bubbles will be popped. Okay, and already you can see more cells coming up. I'll zoom in a little so you can see better. Okay. So you can see these cells popped up, and there's some more over here. They're very small, but they might get a little bit bigger once they sit. So I'm going to let this dry. I'll see how it is tomorrow after 24 hours, and if it needs more time, I'm not going to touch it. So hopefully it will be dry. So this will leave to dry overnight. So this might dry quick. I know some mediums dry much quicker than others, but we shall find out, and I will see you guys tomorrow or whenever it is dry. Hey everyone, so I'm back, and the painting did dry overnight, which was quite surprising. I do have something to share because the way the first piece dried, which is this one, I will do some close-ups so you can see, but as you can see, it did dry exactly how it ended when I poured it. And I noticed that there is a lot of cells that are really small that came up afterwards, but because I didn't use enough paint, it kind of ruined the cell structure a little bit. So this is what it came out like. As you can see, it's definitely, it came out nice. I was very pleasantly surprised. But after I noticed this one, I actually went ahead and did another pour, and this one came out so good. It's just this heart that I made. So I did pink, red, gold, and white. And you can see that in this heart, and the cells stayed perfect. They formed and stayed so nicely, and I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. So that is the final piece that I poured right after. I was gonna film it, but I literally did everything the exact same way. All I did was I used a bit more paint, and I think that really helped out a lot with keeping the cell structure. So I'm overall very pleased with this product from Hobby Lobby. I'm definitely going to be purchasing some more because it was very affordable. It was only $20 for the whole kit, and the benefits of it are amazing. I tend to, when I make my own pouring medium, I have to pour and pour and pour, and I keep wasting more and more supplies because it's hard to get the proper consistency for the paint. So this kit was great because the paint came pre-mixed. All you had to do was pour it in a cup, add a few drops of silicone, and bam, you were done. So I definitely recommend this to newbies at paint pouring, or anyone who's been doing it for a while like I have, just to see how they like the products. I think these products work great. I highly recommend them to everyone. Everyone in the Facebook groups I am in said that they loved this piece and that it came out amazing. So I'm very happy with that. I'm actually going to put a layer of resin on top of this, and I'm going to see how that comes out. I think it'll add a really, really nice shine to it. As you can see, it's actually quite shiny right now. But I think the resin will just give it that nice glassy looking effect. So yeah, I give this product a 5 out of 5 because it is truly amazing. And I can't wait to try more of the products. I hope you guys really enjoyed my little tutorial and review on these products. And if you guys want me to do any reviews on any other paint pouring products or any art products at all, please let me know and I will gladly do them for you. So I hope you guys have a great day and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!